Good morning, student. Today we are going to our new unit, General Principles and Process of Isolation of Element. In this unit, we read General Principle and Process to extract the element. Metal occur in nature both in free as well as combined state or form. The metal which are low reactive, it means they have low reactivity occur in free state is called native state. For example, gold, silver, platinum. Gold, silver, platinums are element are unreactive, therefore is called noble metal. Another is the element which are reactive exist in combined state. Most of the metals are generally exist in combined state. This is because most of the metals are generally high reactive. For example, O2, CO2, carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, chlorine, fluorine, iron, etc. Abundance of element. On the basis of the abundance of element, oxygen is the most abundant element in earth crust. Second is silicon. Si, it's the symbol of silicon. Oxygen occur in earth crust in large amount. Second is silicon. What when we are talking about the metal, aluminum is the most abundant metal in earth crust. But it is third most abundant element in earth crust. First is oxygen, second one is silicon, and third is aluminum. Fourth is iron, and iron is second most abundant metal in earth crust. So it is clear the most abundant metal is aluminum, but when we talk about the element, oxygen is most abundant element in earth crust, right? And iron is a second most abundant element, sorry, fourth most abundant element in earth crust, but in second most abundant metal in earth crust. Minerals. Our next topic is minerals. What is minerals? The naturally occurring chemical substance in which metal occur in earth crust is called minerals. It means those chemicals are occur in earth crust is called minerals, right? Minerals convert into the ore. Therefore, what is ores? Ore is the minerals from which the metal can be economically and conventionally extracted is called ore. Is called ore. There are not all the ores are minerals, but all the minerals are not ore. This is because minerals convert into the ores because it is economically and conventionally. But when it is not economically, therefore minerals does not convert into the ore, right? So that we can say all the ores are minerals, but not minerals are ore. These are the list of the important ores. First is oxide ores, sulfide ores, halide ores and oxosalt ores. Oxide ore, ginsite, ZnO, hematite, Fe2O3, bauxite, it's an important ore, Al2O3, 2H2O, cuprites or ruby copper, Cu2O, and these are the example of the oxide ore. And sulfide ore, zinc blende, ZnS, copper lens, Cu2S, copper pyrite, CuFeS2, iron pyrites. It is also known as fool's gold. Fool's gold. FeSO2. Fool's gold. It means it's look like a gold, but it is not a gold. Galena, PVS, etc. Halides ore, cryolite, Na2LF6, horn silver, HeCl, rock salt, NaCl, carnallite, KCl or MgCl2, 6H2O, etc. Oxosalt are, the other example is calamine, ZnCO3, citrite, FeCO3, etc. Now, our next point is gangue. What is gangue? The unwanted impurities present in ore is called gangue, or undesired impurities present in ore are called gangue. Right? The unwanted impurities present in ore, and those does not require is called gangue. And second is metallurgy. The process of extracting metal from their ores is called metallurgy. It means the extraction of metal from their ore is called metallurgy. Metallurgy have three parts: concentration of ore, extracting of crude metals, and refining. In concentration of ore, having four-way hydraulic washing, magnetic separation, froth flotation, and leaching. And extracting of crude metal, there are two-way: conversion of oxide by calcination or roasting, and second one is reduction of oxide. What in refining have several way: distillation, liquefaction, electrolysis, zone refining, vapor phase, and chromatography. And now, first we are talking about the concentration of ore. The removal of unwanted material like sand, clay, rocks, etc. The concentration of ore, it is also called dressing or benefaction. The first way of concentration of ore is hydraulic washing. This process is based on the difference in gravity of ore and the gangue particles. The light impurities are washed away by a stream of water and heavy ore are left behind. For example, hematite. And the ways magnetic separation. This method is used to separate either magnet or from non-magnetic or non-magnetic ore from magnetic. It means when we are separating to the ore, one having magnetic property. For example, Fe3O4, MnO2, Fe2O3, etc. And there is fourth way of the concentration of ore is froth flotation process. It is a very important to the board point of view. It is used to remove gangue from sulfide ore. In this process, it is clear this process is used to remove the gangue from sulfide ore. In this process, the ore powder mixed with water to it collectors and froth stabilizers are added. Ores which are wet by oil whereas gangue by water. It means these are wet by oil and water. In this process, having a large tub filled with water and oil and having a fan to form froth. Froth means foam. It's clear? The minerals or sulfide ores are wet by oil, therefore they come with froth, and gangue particles are wet by water, therefore they settle down in water. There are word use collectors. What is collector? They enhance non-wettability of the minerals particles. It means they increase the non-wettability of the minerals particles. For example, pine oil, fatty acid, xanthates, etc. Now, second word use froth stabilizers. They stabilize the froth means form. For example, corrosol, aniline, etc. Thank you. And in next video, we will be try to explain our next topic. Thank you.